time now for Midnight Baseball, episode number 76. I'm Spencer Dodgers, and this is Pitching with a Purpose. Okay, there's been a lot of things going on in baseball between Bryce Harper, Manny Machado, Dustin Pedroia, Matt Barnes. Suspensions have been thrown down. A lot of attitudes being thrown around. I'm going to give you some history about baseball, about pitching inside, pitching with a purpose, coming up inside someone's kitchen, letting you know the history of it, coming behind of it, and how it's changing in today's game and how it's affecting how the play is played, whether it be home runs, the DH play, and all kinds of different stuff. So we're going to get into that right now, okay? Trivia from last time. Luis Tiant, he's known as the Cuban right-hander from the Boston Red Sox. Who did he start his career with in the mid-60s? 1, 2, 3, Cleveland Indians. Imagine this, going from Cuba to Cleveland, okay? In the 60s, during the Revolution in America. Luis Tiant, your story's insane and amazing. It's a great American story. And good job passing your knowledge and your other expertise on to the next generation of Cuban players playing in baseball. I am going to just keep going here. I only got 5-6 minutes. I cannot talk about this enough. And let me explain something to you guys right now, okay? This is home plate, let's imagine. This is home plate. This is the white part. This is the black. The black of the plate. The dirt normally covers this part of the plate, but when the dirt gets pushed away, black gets shown. And in pitching in baseball, if you know a lot about baseball, if you say a pitch hit the black, that means that a pitch went over the black part of the plate, okay? So imagine that this is like a work desk. A work desk for a batter and for a pitcher. And they have to share the work desk. And we know that when you're pitching, you get both sides of the plate, right? And you get from the knees to the letters. That's a strike zone if you didn't know what a strike zone is in baseball. It's from black to black, knees to letters. That's how it's always been. That's how it always will be until I'm told differently. So, what I'm saying is players nowadays that want to hover over the plate or get close up in there and not have any angst of being hit, you got to understand you're stepping on that pitcher's feet. You got to give them that space so they can pitch with a purpose. Don't get all passionate and upset to the umpire or somebody else that they're pitching up inside you. Manny Machado, I'm calling you out. You've been doing this a bunch of times for so many years. 3 years, you caused another problem this last weekend, okay? You caused my boy Barnes on the Red Sox to get called out. He got suspended 5 games. I've got Pedroia in the dugout saying, I didn't call it. Pedroia, I'm calling you out too. I don't know what that was. You got to stick with the Red Sox. Stick with your boys. And if the bullpen and Barnes are going to throw at Machado, you got to take it too. Pedroia, you can't call your guys out, just like Harper did with Papelbon a couple years ago. Everybody wanted to think, why did Papelbon get after Harper? Was it the fly ball that Harper didn't run out? No, it was the word tired. Harper, 2 days before that, gave interviews when Papelbon ended up hitting Machado after a big home run, and everyone thought Papelbon did it on purpose. Whether Papelbon did it on purpose or not, after that game, Harper gave an interview basically saying that the game of baseball was becoming tired and he thought he was going to get hit tomorrow as retaliation. He called out Papelbon saying it was his fault, he was going to get hit, and that's how the game was. I don't know. That's what Harper said actually, word for word. That's how the game is. I don't know. You're right, Bryce Harper. You don't know how the game's been played for 100 years. You don't know how being able to throw and hit with a purpose and send a message is a way to construct a game and police the game ourselves under baseball without having the MLB commissioner suspend games with fines, okay? It spikes up brawling, pitching, or attitude. Maybe some guy was acting like a bad guy at the bar. He would have come back in the old days and taken one off the ribs to send a message, okay? There's more than one person, Bryce Harper, Manny Machado. So if you get pitched up high and tight, don't take it personal. Just realize it's baseball. And that's why Papelbon gave him a choke. Because Bryce Harper and Manny Machado are exposing the unspoken rules of baseball just like Dustin Pedroia did yesterday. And just like rules of the DH. How is it supposed to get handled? When Papelbon throws at somebody, guess what's supposed to happen? Papelbon is going to come up at some point in the game. If it wasn't for this relief pitching of 1 inning, if it wasn't for the American League, Papelbon would have to get thrown out himself. That's equal justice. That's how the game of baseball used to be, okay? But now, what do players do? Anthony Rizzo comes up. He stands on top of the plate. He has 80 hit by pitches. Anthony Rizzo. 30 in one season because he knows. And do you ever see Anthony Rizzo complain about getting hit by a pitch? Keep in mind, 80 hit by pitches. No, because he's a baseball player. Anthony Rizzo's a stud. This isn't me hating on Machado and Harper. This is saying recognize players like Trout and Bryant and Rizzo. And no, How many hit by pitches do you think Manny Machado and Bryce Harper have? Think how many times you've seen them complain, right? Machado all the time. 12 hit by pitches for Machado for his career in the last 4 years. 15, 16 for Harper. Bryce Harper's only been hit 16 times. Can you believe it? I know. I was blown away. That's why I'm so pumped up. I'm moving on from this. Who has the most strikeouts in baseball right now? It's not even a trivia question. 3 guys. Jonathan Villar, Trevor Story, and Danny Espinosa. 3 middle infielders have the most strikeouts in baseball. Why? Gear up, step in, and sell out. I told you guys, right? Gear up, step in, and sell out. That's what they're all doing. They're striking out because they can get hit by a pitch. They can sell out because they're going to get paid and rewarded from this. Okay? Pitch with a purpose, and you will avoid all this stuff going on. Okay? I'm not saying hit people. I'm saying just pitch inside. That's not what I'm saying. I don't want to see anybody get hurt in this game. Trivia. Manny Machado got in a little tussle at third base with the Oakland A's a couple years ago. Who was playing third base at the time, and who did he famously shove and get into an altercation with? All right. I've had a great show today. I'm pumped up. Shout out. I'm going to go with 76 Unocal Oil. I'm reading this book right now about the Dodgers. They're one of the first advertisers to go with the Dodgers, and if you know this well, they had a gas station in center field. Great memories as a Dodger fan, filling up your tank in center field. And also there was an orange ball that sat in left field, above the left field pavilion for so many years, and that orange ball was the only orange ever allowed in Dodger Stadium for a long, long time. And still to this day it's gone now. I think it's a Coke sign, but Unocal 76. You're always being better in my memory as a Dodger fan. Great job advertising. If you're involved in the social advertising world, you're doing advertising, keep doing what you're doing. I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm loving it. Gratitude. Midnight Players, Baseball Gods, Raklife.org, #RetiredDodgers34, hashtag ModderPop, excuse me, my boy, the shortstop on the Mariners. I'm getting tired. I'm loving what I'm doing, guys. I'm just going to take off and just do, I'm going to just do my own pitch of the purpose right now. Let's just do it. Here we go. Woo! Hoo-wee! My boy Marcus Thames hits bombers. Pick the Brewers tomorrow over the Reds. Kyle Davies underestimated, and Marcus Thames. Hoo-wee! Yeah.